Okay guys, what's up? So I'm looking for the answer of what is immunity to post-processing in data privacy, in local data privacy, right? So this is the property I just read here, the immunity to post-processing, right? And this essay didn't really explain what this is. It just mentioned here. This is a book, by the way. He's referring to a book, post-processing, immunity to post-processing. So what exactly is this? So if we search it on the internet, yeah, you have this, the post-processing immunity is basically a property of LDP that enables the application of any arbitrary data independent transformation to the results of differentially private outputs without affecting their privacy guarantees. So basically, it enables the dataset to be analyzed, which is post-processing, without actually being breached. See what I'm saying? The ones above. So, for example, this is the ULDP is post-processing property. By using a randomized algorithm, right? So that both data types can be preserved. So, yeah, specifically, if a mechanism Q0 provides this ULDP, okay, and randomized algorithm Q1 maps protected data over YP to protect data over ZP, respectively invertible data. Then the composite function, these two functions together, will provide this ULDP, which is what we want. And note that Q1, the randomized algorithm that maps the protected data, needs to preserve data types for utility. That is to say, to make all of this to be invariable after post-processing. The DP guarantee for Y for the protected data is preserved by any post-processing algorithm. And this is a detail. First detail. It's A1. Now here we go. Here's the post-processing here. We first define a class of post-processing randomized algorithms that preserve data types. You need to define something, yeah? So here's the definition. Preservation of data types. Let YP and ZP be sets of protected data. They're the same, but they're just named with Y and Z. And YIZI be sets of invertible data. And now you have a Q1 randomized algorithm from the Y set and the Z set. Then we say that this Q1 will preserve those data types if it satisfies these following conditions. First, for any Z, for any data in the protected data set of Z, and any of those in the invertible, the probability being produced from Z, from the Q1, with Z input and Y should be 0. So Y is a parallel dataset of Z. But using the invertible data from Y and put it into the Q1 should have 0 probability to yield Z, because it's protected, right? And then for any z in invertible, there exists a y such that this is larger than 0. So note that the first z here, this is invertible, and this is also invertible. So which means they are not protected. Then you can use the algorithm to get the z from y. Right? You put y in there, and you get z, and the probability of that is larger than 0. Right? And if you're using another y that's not equal to this y, then it should be 0. Then you can find the specific z here. You see what I'm saying? So the first one says we should guarantee we should have DP guarantee for any z in the protected data set. But for any that is not protected, like invertible data, then you should be able to find them by using a specific y that points to the z, a specific z in invertible data set. Because it is invertible, so there's no guarantee for the data privacy. Then we show that ULDP is immune to the post-processing by this class of randomized algorithms. You feel me? So this is post-processing.